Hello everybody, this is KioxCD for a PvZ. This is our third PvZ we've done. So NaNiwa vs. Zen, in celebration of NaNiwa almost winning a MLG. He did really good. NaNiwa was quite a beast. This build is probably the coolest build I've ever seen. I loved it a lot. So we're gonna start with you know it, Forge, Fast, Expand. Yep, pretty common. I mean, you can pretty much forge, fast, expand on any map. It's just more risky on others. So Mr. NaNiwa is going to scout, see what's going down in his base. He throws down the forge. He sees the pool first, and so he's like, "Okay, forge." I think he throws it down anyway before he even sees the pool, and then he just kind of sits here. Then Mr. NaNiwa, what do you do next? You make a lot of probes, many a probe. Just keeps making probes. Let's just take a little note. Let's just go down a little bit. Notes. Chrono on probes early. Maybe this will persist throughout the game, but from now I've seen extremely low chrono because it's been on all probes. Yeah. We cook up probes a little bit for our expo, and then we go right back to probing. We throw down a cannon, and then pylon, and then back to probing. So, I mean, we go like forge, nexus, cannon, pylon, probe. But I mean, that's kind of common. You want to get up your, he was supply blocked, so, I mean, it makes sense to cut probes to get all that stuff up. And he saw NaNiwa, to be fair, saw pool first, so there might be some early aggression, so I'm okay with this fast cannon. So, he finally gets his, give him double gas, nice and early. So he throws down his double gas after his gateway. That's good to take note of. Double gas after gateway. Looks like you're only throwing down a single gateway. Nothing out of the ordinary. Not two gateways like my 1-1-1 off forge fast expand build. To be fair, actually that was used in MLG a lot. And then we're gonna throw up our cybercore. Cybercore. Oopsie. Cybercore. So now we're just kind of transitioning into a normal game, normal build. Yep. So we have two gas. What are these two gases for, you may ask? Well, we get a nice fast +1. That's pretty fast, actually. Mr. Zergman doesn't even have an Evo chamber up. So, fast +1. Yeehaw. I love fast +1s. They're so cool. We're gonna get a zealot out nice and early before our cybercore. And then start a warp gate. So fast zealot just because we want to wall off. Make sure no zerglings get in. No big zergling armies or anything like that. Chronoing a lot on probes. Actually, not really anymore. We're kind of chronoing more on our ups. So I mean, we could make a note of that. Chrono on upgrades and big units later on. What I mean by big units is like Colossus, Immortals, all that stuff. I mean, he's barely, after early game, he's kind of used all of his chrono on these buildings. So, whoa, Nelly, what is going on? Well, let's see. Gateway. Robo. Gateway. Huh. Did that Robo just slip by me? It appears it did. So let's see, that cybercore finishes. How long does it take us to get up our robo? Oh, there it is. Okay. So we're still on one gate. We started that. We have two gas. So let's see. Let's get out of there. Robo. Robo before anything else. What I mean by that is you're not going to throw any more tuck down before you get your robo facility. Now, this may seem a little unsafe, but you have a cannon, you have a zealot, you have a sentry, you're okay. Don't worry about it. No, I mean, like, seriously. You're perfectly fine. One thing I want to say, though. You might want to scout with a probe or two. Throw out a probe or two, see what he's doing. If you see a third base, great. Love it. That's very good for this build. If you see an army coming, throw down some more cannons, get a few sentries, and then skip out on this robo and get the gateways up first. Which continues to my next point, which is you're going to throw up 3 gateways. 3 gates after the robo. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Just kind of chilling. Still only on 2 gas. Getting up an immortal. And then we throw up 2 more gases. So, 2 gases after the 3 gates. Beautiful. So our warp gate finishes just as our 3 gates finish. Isn't that such a nice timing? And now we're going to 2 immortals, dump chrono. What I mean by dump chrono is use all of your chrono on these immortals. Get them out nice and fast. You should have your 2 immortals out by hopefully around 9 minutes if there was no strange cheese going on. Like what I was saying when I said scout with the probes, to see if there was any strange push time coming along, you should get cannons and gateways first. Then, I mean, don't worry about the immortals at 9 minutes. And as soon as you get these immortals, push when 2 immortals are out. Oh, it looks like we're starting an upgrade. We're starting +1 armor. Start plus, let's do just armor when pushing. Oh, and looks like we're adding some more gateways. Look at all this stuff we're doing when we're pushing. Start 2 gates and an obs when you push. Look at all that stuff happening when we push out. Isn't that beautiful? Now this push right here, I love. Isn't that such a cute push? Look at this. We have 2 zealots, 4 sentries, 2 immortals, and a probe. If the Zerg is 2 basing, this push might be hard to pull off. That's why I like to use the probe, throw out those early probes. I mean, NaNiwa didn't, but it doesn't matter. He knows our 3rd is here, and so he goes and puts up a proxy pylon, and then, and then force fields those roaches off. No more roaches for you. And now gets up some more sentries, and then just kills the 3rd. No big deal. Wasn't that just kind of awesome? I don't know about you, but I thought that was the coolest thing ever. You may be asking, what if he doesn't have a 3rd? What if he's 2 basing? Don't make the push. Quite simply, just don't make this push. You already have a lot of tech, so it's perfectly fine, just not make that push. I mean, you have 2 immortals and a good amount of units and gateways, so it's like, it's fine if you don't make the push. So if he's 2 basing, don't worry about it. If he's 3 basing, boom. You know it, buddy. I'm going for Masters this season. But I can't talk to you. Okay, so yeah, just don't make the push. I mean, you can even scout with this. Just go right to his 3rd and see what's up. And if he's there, kill it. If he's not, just go back to home. Go back home. No big deal. No big deal. Now, that was really cool watching that push. He killed a 3rd. But if we want to see what's going on, let's go back a little bit. So, yeah, he pushes out. He gets up his +1 armor, 2 gateways, an observer, and what else do we add on? It's a Twilight Council. Another thing we add on when we push. Start Twilight Council when pushing. Look at all that stuff when we're pushing. So, I think it's safe to say this is not an all-in. So, yeah, we're just kind of chilling back here. And now, the coolest part of this build. Get Blink! Ooh yeah, getting some Blink, killing his 3rd, making some stalkers, making many a stalker. I'm not going to write that on the notepad because it's kind of self-explanatory. When you get Blink, you get stalkers. You get Blink, you get stalkers. We kind of kill off this push, and now the coolest part. Take the middle, take the watchtowers, take all map control away from the Zerg. Take the middle and all vision away from Zerg. Isn't that epic? Who does that? No one has done that in PvZ. I mean, maybe in different forms, but I mean, this is awesome. It's like, he's not letting him push out, he's harassing slowly. Look at this, he just keeps adding on stalkers, and now, behind this taking map control, takes the third, and secures it. What I mean by secures is he takes, uses gateways and cannons to hold on to it. And from here, you just kind of go. Do whatever you want. Problem solved. Just wait for, just use these stalkers to maintain map control. Make sure he can't do anything. Don't let him get these watchtowers. NaNiwa. NaNiwa. Thank you. And just keep your map control. Secure this third. He sees he's going for roaches. He gets immortals. Beautiful. Oh, that was just the most gorgeous thing ever. Yeah, they're even on upgrades. Oh, well, actually, he's +1 armor more than the Zerg, which is cute. I like it. It's great. Zerglings, whatever, we have Blink. Ha ha ha. Blink back to our cannons. Hold map control, we see Zerglings, we get a Robo Bay. Oh, man. It's beautiful, isn't it? This build is just the cutest. The cutest. Sure, we could throw on another Robo if you want. Or we could just add on gateways. We could just throw our Robo Bay out. We could go for some crazy double Robo shenanigans. He's going for Hydras. We already have our Robo Bay up, so we're just gonna stomp you, bro. Got a nice amount of minerals. Getting our Colossus up, getting Thermal Lance. We have our Forge. We can get upgrades. It doesn't matter if we're not. Whatever. And we just kind of slowly whittle him down. Sure, we're behind on supply. We kind of are just awesome and win anyway. So the game keeps going on, and he makes a push. Get out of here. Sure, these are some great force fields. Sure that he just got completely stomped. He might be still behind on supply, but he's just kind of destroying in every way. He's countering his units because he has map control with these Blink Stalkers, and then he just kind of destroys the army. And finally, he just kind of goes in and wins. GG! Well played. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful build. So, to recap, make a nice early... Oh wait, let's get out the notepad. Forge, fast expand, double gas after the gateway, then make your cybercore, get your fast +1, get your robo before you bake anything else, 3 gates after the robo, 2 gases after the gates, 2 immortals, dump the chrono into there, push when you get the 2 immortals, start the +1 armor, get 2 more gates and an obs, and then get Twilight Council, get the blink, control the middle, take all vision away. Very, very key. I love this part. Take your third. He can't do anything about it because you have blink. If he does circling run-bys, just go base trade him. And then you can do whatever you want. You have map control. He doesn't, so you can counter. He can't. GLHF. Best build ever.